So, hello, I want to welcome you to my weekly brain dump where random thoughts become life lessons. This week was kind of a new beginning for me because I was injured the last month, probably about the last month, and this week was the first week that I really got to push again in sports and everything. So I'm slowly getting my life back together because I really kind of lost myself. Oh, excuse me. I lost myself the last couple of weeks because I lost my discipline. Everything fell apart. And yeah, this is The Mind of a Dummy, part 17. And today we're thinking out loud. Okay, so today I brought four thoughts with me. And we're gonna go over each of them. So, the first thought I had was at the beginning of the week, and the thought was, when will I be prioritized, or am I being prioritized and I just can't see it? And that's a deep question for me because I spend a lot of time alone in my life, and I don't know, I just react more sensitive to those things, like being prioritized or being left out, and I just see that and feel that deeper. And I think being prioritized, or that's something I came up with, being prioritized isn't always like being chosen every second. It's being chosen when it matters. And as an example, somebody might don't have time for you because they want to do something else, but you know they would take time for you if you really ask them and you would really need them, then you know that they would come. And I think that's being that's what it means to be prioritized or being prioritized. Because I think the most important thing when it comes to relationships, romantic ones and friendship ones, is still stay your own person. Yeah, when you hang out with people, friends, you probably become more like them. You pick up ways they act, you pick up ways they speak, and you get closer to each other, not just emotionally and I don't know, and physically. If it's a romantic relationship, you also get closer to, like, personality wise, because the more time you spend with a person, the more you become like that person. And I think it's really important to also stay true to yourself. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that thought. Wait, let me sip on my bottle for a second. Oh, okay. So second thought. The second thought I had, or that came up, is keep the promises you made to yourself. And why am I saying this? Because I think a lot of people live a miserable life, not because they want a miserable life, but because just they can't keep promises to themselves. Like they say, I will lose weight, but they never do. And the thing is, the more you lie to yourself, the more you will doubt yourself. So it's crucial to keep the promises to yourself that you also made, because you will lose trust to yourself. And if you lose trust to yourself, what do you have left? I think nothing, because you need to just value yourself and be confident and really keep the promises that you made to yourself. I'm not perfect with the promises I made to myself. Every week I fuck up a lot. But I keep my promises to myself most of the time. That's why I have such a strong self-belief in myself, because I do things I say. As an example, one time I said I will run a 50k, and my brother said, "No, you probably won't." And I ran the 50k 3 months later after I said it. And I really, if I set myself a goal, I will pursue it. My only problem is I sometimes have too many goals, and then they kind of fight each other. But yeah, that's something I'm still figuring out, and I will figure it out because I know I can do it. Wait, my something is lagging. Okay, and yeah, that's what I wanted to say about keep the promises that you made to yourself, because you wouldn't lie to your friend, would you? Then why would you lie to yourself? You're the only person that you're basically spending your entire life with. Every second is you. So why would you betray the most important person in your entire life? And why would you say things to that person that you wouldn't wish for others? Because even if you don't love yourself, learn to love yourself. Put effort into yourself and make yourself proud. Be proud of yourself. Just put effort into your daily life and see how it changes you. Because one day you can see the change, you can feel it, and you can be proud of yourself. And that feeling of being proud of yourself, that being proud of yourself because you've done something and you achieved something, that feeling is a great feeling. I had it multiple times now, but I think I'm still not at the end because I got so much more to do. And I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for my healthy body, healthy mind, determination to my goals, that I really pursue my goals. But I still have fears and doubts that I want to get rid of because they're in my way and I want to reach the top. And for me, the top is not like Lamborghinis and that stuff. It's just freedom. And I will enjoy every day on this earth because I believe that life is a gift and you should enjoy it. And you also should try to fulfill your potential. That's where I think purpose lies. I also think that because we're humans, we need, how you call it, breaks, connection. But I believe the most important connection you have is to yourself. And if you hate yourself, probably most of the other people are also gonna hate you or don't like you, because your emotions and your you will be very volatile, and that's a bad thing for a personality. I personally believe that my personality is really stable and people can rely on me most of the time. I mean, my mind is always thinking, so I often forget stuff, but still, I think I'm a really reliable person and you can trust me. And I hope that you can say those things about yourself too, because if you can't, you need to work on it. I don't care if you're a girl, a boy, a transgender, or whatever you are. Just work on that. Because the more you love yourself, the more other people will love you. Yeah. And you can't create a happy life with hating yourself, because the hate isn't gonna do something for you. It's just gonna destroy your life. And why would you want to destroy the most important relationship in your life, like the relationship with yourself? Yeah, we kind of got off track a little, but let's continue with the next thought. The next thought is comfort is killing dreams. I think I already talked about this multiple times, but I just can't talk enough about this because really the only thing that is killing dreams is comfort. Like, I felt it today myself. My girlfriend was here, and that comfort didn't. I don't see that comfort as unproductive, but what I feel as unproductive is when she left, I was like so calm and happy, and my fire was dimmed, and I just watched TikTok, and I didn't feel bad. I mean, I didn't feel bad. I never feel bad when I watch TikTok because feeling bad won't do something for me except letting me feel bad. And I want to do it out of because I want to, not because I have to. But I just then need to get back to that fire in my life. I mean, I really love her, and but I also love myself, and I knew what to do. I just didn't do it, and I was kind of stuck. I off I don't want to blame her because it's on me that I don't know, I was like tired. My soul was tired, and I think it just needs some time to wake up. I just need to start taking action immediately and do something. Then I will. Then it's probably better. Yeah, but really no blame on her because we had a great time, like always. Okay, but really embrace your. If you have a goal, if you have a dream, pursue it. Don't wait for the perfect time because the perfect time will never come. Me myself, I procrastinated starting making videos for about a year, and who knows where I am in a year. I might be at a 10k, 100k followers, or I might be still at 50, but who cares because I know I won't stop. And I want to do so much, but I can only do so little because my time is limited. And yeah, that's the perfect start for the next topic. I need to control my social media consumption. Why? Because it's fucking killing. It's killing my time, and I think social media isn't resting. It's just dopamine rushing your brain without any purpose. Like every other form of dopamine, like connection, going out for a walk. That's really that's really calming and relaxing. But watching TikTok for an hour, do you feel better after that hour? I don't. I just feel tired and addicted and want to look more into that goddamn square. And yeah, that's something I really need to work on. I have an app, but maybe I need to make it harder. Um, I always find excuses to change it up, or actually, let's change it up right now so I can really only use social media for half an hour each day. So let's go to the app. We'll do it together here. To my app, and um, okay, wait, I'll do it. Oh no, let's do it together. For the ones on Spotify, like skip ahead 30 seconds or something. Okay, I have this here. Stop brain rot. It's mirrored for you, but yeah. I block. Which apps do I block? I block Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and X. And another app I also need to block is YouTube because I watch YouTube Shorts. So I have 5 apps. I allow myself to spend 30 minutes on social media each day. And now here is reset allowed, and I will do it no, so I can't reset it. So I'm cooked. I can't reset it. So if you see I don't post any if I don't post any videos anymore, it's probably because I watch too much social media during the day. Yeah. And now we press together save, and it's saved. So now I can change it. So my screen time this week was 2.5 hours on average each day, which isn't too bad to be honest. But let's see, still 4 hours of social media this week, and that's what I want to get rid of, because I want to stay at the 3 hour mark, or no more, like 7 hours. And I think half an hour each day is a good balance between just trying to stay socialized and connected to people, and also don't getting addicted, because I already am addicted. Okay. I don't know what to say more. That were my thoughts for this week. I hope you could take something from them, and maybe one of those thoughts stayed with you. And I'll see you next week. And remember, let your actions speak louder than your words.